Good evening, y'all. I want to make a quick update. I may have to do another video on my dream, but a couple things that I'm going to mention in this update is going to be in some of the sources I'm going to use for my dream that I had about a planet. So maybe I'll just record it on another separate video. Anyway, I want to do an update on these fires and the black football and the exploding sun that I saw in my dream. So the fires, you guys, I noticed some of the fires were they looked like some of the fires that took place that were started at the UC, what was it? Berkeley in California University when they were protesting the Breitbart speaker. Um, it really reminded me of some of these fires I'm seeing in my vision. And the thing that caught my attention was I was listening to a commentator. I don't remember his name. Anyway, he was saying that uh, the protests would just increase. It was kind of like he was proclaiming that these types of protests where they're destroying things would just increase. And those weren't protests. Somebody said it, and I totally agree. They said this is not protest. This is lawlessness. Lawlessness is abounding in the land. That don't make no sense how they tore up that college. And a lot of those people were protesters that uh, basically influenced the people that were there on at the university. They were bussed in, flown in, paid protesters or professional protesters, if you will. So, you guys, that don't make no sense. Also, the black football, you guys, I looked at, yeah, excuse me. I, First of all, I saw a black basketball with with the Adidas commercial. But then that was a while ago, and it was Illuminati filled symbolism, really dark, um, just a really dark commercial. And I think transhumanism and the beast rising and maybe martial law, um, they were telegraphing things, and I can't quite remember. Maybe I'll just find it and link the video below. But the black football, I was looking at it and I came across it. They were showing the trophy for it. It appeared to be black, but it's like a dark metal color. And it reminded me of that open vision that I had of a black football. So I don't know if something's going to take place on Super Bowl Sunday, but I know it's like one big occult ritual always. And maybe it'll just get bigger this year. But I think we all need to keep an eye on Super Bowl Sunday because the football was black, you guys. So I think my attention was drawn to Super Bowl. If I'm wrong, I'll make a correction video on that. Also, and like I said, I think I told y'all before, there was a nuclear football the Grotz did. His interpretation of it was it was a nuclear football. I'm not saying that, we'll have nukes flying, um, but it could have a double meaning. And that was my first thought of it. And one more thing, you guys, the exploding sun. I had a dream about the exploding sun, and there were little tornadoes, smoke tornadoes. There's a verse in the Bible about I I want to say it's God's judgment, and there being smoke and um, like God basically destroying the universe and the earth. Um, there's a scripture to it, and I have to find it now. I came across it, and I should have wrote it down, but I came across this video and researching my dream that I'm not going to put on here, but there is a video where whether you're a flat earther or you believe in space, they apparently sent the Galileo probe fueled with or attached with it or fueled with plutonium, and the whole purpose of it was, initially they sent it to Jupiter, and they were going to, let me see, I think it was Jupiter. They sent it to Jupiter, and they were going to try to make it implode. It was a probe to take pictures, but then they were going to send it into its atmosphere and try to make it implode. Now, the theory is that, and it's called the Lucifer Project. And so now they're attempting, the conspiracy theory has come back into light, and it's said that they are going to try to do it with Saturn and basically cause it to become a sun and make the moon, the moons that are around Saturn, habitable. Like create their own sun and then make the moons habitable. You guys, this is the dumbest, craziest thing I've ever heard of. And I never knew it was such a thing. So I don't know if it's a real thing, because NASA. If you're a flat earther, the firmament is within the the planets, or AKA wandering stars, are in the firmament, and I guess it doesn't matter if you're going to try to blow up something to create a fake sun. It's just dumb. They shouldn't be messing with it. Uh, they just shouldn't be messing with it. Leave God's creation alone. So I thought that was interesting. I'll come back and make another video on the dream I had, because it featured Jupiter and Saturn in it, and I've written down some things and I've gotten some revelation of it, and it's good stuff. Okay, God bless y'all and good night.